we're gonna hunt elk in one of the most beautiful places in the entire world. We're gonna have a great time. We're probably gonna see a lot of bulls that we won't shoot. Hoping to find the one that we will, and honestly, that's the blessing, and that's enough. And that's true. I'm super stoked. I'm so glad you're here, Promise. Like, we're literally gonna be able to see elk
from here,
from camp, and we're gonna hear them every night. I pretty much guarantee you we're gonna hear elk every night. Come on, talk to me, boy. I don't think that was him, was it? It's always the one that you didn't see that you're thinking, that's gotta be him. I'm like such a road hunter. This is embarrassing. But they're here, so.
Yeah.
Nice man coming. Hopefully there's some elk meat laying on this before it's all said and done. Let's go kill an elk.
We are getting a later start than we thought because of Jerrod.
Acha! Nimble. I can't tell you how much it makes me feel better, especially when you get starting to cruise around in this unit and you realize how big it really is. And you're like, wow, I need extra help. So I appreciate it. And then, like I said, I want to connect with you. I don't know if I should try to come to your camp. Promise and I had a plan for the next day that we were excited about, and for whatever reason could not sleep. And I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, and I saw that I had missed a text from Ruthie that said, give me a call as soon as you can, it's about your dad. And when I called Ruthie, I could just hear something different in her voice. She picked up immediately, and I ultimately just said, is he gone? And she said yes. I sat underneath the most beautiful starry sky you could ever imagine. I just let it sink in that I wasn't going to get to share a hunt like that with Dad again, and that it was time to go home, back to Idaho, and rally with family and celebrate his life. I'm sorry, buddy. God. I've been able to hide from this shit for months. My mom nudged me, as moms can do, and said it's time to go back, and started making plans to rally back at the point of origin back in Arizona. And between the three of us, we were going to figure out a way to get through the pain and the suffering and celebrate life. And honestly, I couldn't have thought of a better place in the world to do it. I don't look forward to each of these new greetings. Come here, buddy. I love you.
Love you too. It's good to see you.
Love you too, beautiful. Thank you for being that person. This is a tough realization to be back here. But a good one. I've had every emotion known to humankind put me in a rear naked choke in the last 5 days. But I am ready to hunt elk. My dad passed away on night number 4, and we're just starting back into the end of the hunt. And I got a little vial of his ashes. It's not my dad, I know that, but it's a portion of him. It's real, it's visceral, and he's here with me today on this hunt, and we're gonna close it out. We got 4.5 days exactly to get this done, so. Gonna be a little bit of a rough go, Brady. 3 days left. Tomorrow, we dance again. Pokey pokey. You put your left foot out, you put your right foot out. That mountain looks like
that. Side by side and drive all about.
I do. I hate how this, I'm like, how's Brady even gonna make this look okay? Because we're just driving around tooting on a bugle. Like all the people I hate.
I feel like you're breathing heavy just getting your stuff ready.
Oh, trust me. I'm breathing heavy just being.
You got your butt kicked over the last 2 weeks.
It's not been ideal.
Physically and
emotionally.
Yeah.
Second to last night. Time is ticking.
Wait, we're waiting on you to get in side by side.
Like like a time bomb. Any nice looking bull is gonna get it tonight. I'm sick, I'm worn to a nub, I miss my family. We were picky, right down to the wire, but we are crossing the wire as we speak, so cheers to the 312-inch bull that's gonna run across in front of us. All right, Brady, put that camera away and get your ass in here. Just like that, they're gone. That was cool. Blessed experience. Dude, if he would have just followed that cow right behind that white log,
got a mouse.
We got a mouse?
Yeah. On the right side.
Yeah, get some, Mr. Mouse.
You got another mousey.
I'm the only successful hunter around here.
Boy, isn't that the truth? It's 1:15. I'm a little drunk and I need you now.
You don't know random music stuck in my head.
Thankfully, as we pulled into camp, I got a text from Jed Larson, and I hopped on the phone with him, and he said, "Hey, do you got a plan for tomorrow?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I have to have one." And he goes, "Well, if you want, I've got one for you too." And I said, "Absolutely." I was all in. He told me where to meet in the morning. Didn't have a moment's hesitation. It was probably one of the biggest senses of relief I'd had in the last 4 or 5 days, that I didn't have to think about it. And as I was getting ready, I opened the tailgate to the truck and realized I had left my bow back at camp. And I can't describe the feeling I had. I wanted to throw up. And I looked at Jed and I said, "Dude, I don't have my bow. I got to go back to camp." And he, again, probably said the kindest thing he could have, because there was no chastisement. There was no panic. It was just, well, hurry. And all right, done and done. We made record time back to camp, got back. It was still well before daylight, but quite a while after our intended departure time. And so we took off like the ground owed us money. It was no surprise to me that Jed was able to take us to a special spot and slide right in next to a couple of beautiful 6-point bulls. Got like 6 or 8 cows, you can't see the bull. On the bull. He's not a super big bull. We're gonna try to get him in close. Take a better look at him. Small. Yeah, no, honestly, this whole hunt has been kind of a interesting cluster, and it just didn't feel right now. So even though I told myself this morning I'd shoot any nice looking 6-point bull out there, 2 of them have walked by us today and it just didn't feel right, so we're not doing it. Probably shoot a cow tonight. It's honestly kind of inexplicable why it didn't feel right to try to harvest either of those 2 bulls. But we decided to go to another spot that Jed had recommended, that he said if he had one night to hunt, this is where he would go. And we decided that that's what we were gonna do. We're gonna go in there and either kill a bull or die trying. It turned into a frenzy very quickly. And so we decided to make a move, and it just seemed that somehow 22 years of waiting for this tag to come to fruition was all going to boil down to about 1 hour of light on the last night. In case it's not obvious, we're going for it. We're going to run out of light. super heavy, wide, not super long ties, but he's a big gerbil. Mid-body, probably liver. There's quite a bit of blood already. What I hate about that, we might be building a fire and staying in here tonight. Because we won't push him too hard, and it could be a long-ass night. I elbowed Brady right in the camera lens. I had to take a step to clear the shooting lane a little bit more, and when I did, I tripped sideways over a rock that was sticking up. Fell onto my side onto this big spruce downfall. I cut the shot and felt great, but at the last second, I saw the arrow dart kind of through the middle of the bull's body, too far back for a perfect shot. And in hindsight, we later saw in the footage that I cut a small spruce twig on the way and the arrow deflected and hit him back through the middle of the body. And as a bow hunter, you're immediately left with that sickening feeling of this is gonna be a while.
Call this home?
This is home. You've been asking for an overnight trip for about 2 weeks
This
now.
is not how I intended it. I wanted a sleeping bag and a puffy coat.
But we are doing an overnight and retrieving an elk.
Fair enough.
So this is probably the best overnight.
One thing I've learned is you cannot argue with promise, so I'm just gonna give up.
No.
Love you.
Drinking the last of our water. Of course you are.
Well, we gave the bull a few hours, so we're gonna sneak in and pick up the blood trail and hopefully find a big old stinky bull. That was more work than it was worth for the number of hours we spent in it.
Yeah, I kind of thought we'd be there longer.
There's a problem with you and Promise. I don't think you two should hang out together. You guys both have a really bad full send gene. Water goes in too fast for GRD to catch it. Dude, I feel weak and shaky. We're back to the point of the shot. First thing we're gonna do is try to find that arrow. It'll tell us a lot. I've got first blood over here, so let's just get on the blood trail and forget the arrow. Yeah. It's a big dark red splotch like liver blood. That's mud. It's mud. I think so. It's a dark red, isn't it? Like liver blood?
No, it's black. See where it goes. Where's Jerry?
I don't know, give him a whistle, baby.
You know what a whistle's supposed to mean. I don't even get to see him yet.
I've been busy filling up pages. I've been busy filling up rooms.
Right there. He was right here the whole time. Oh my goodness. Oh. He's pretty. Watch out, he's gonna pop up. Yeah, he's a little big.
I've been busy giving up silos.
I can't believe it, guys.
Selling all the storage for cash.
Wow. It's been, I think, you know, every hunt's tough in its own way, but I think this was the toughest hunt I've ever had. Well, clearly, when your hero passes away mid-ship, but that's not the only reason. But it definitely, my heart wasn't in it like normal. This is our bull. This is, dang sure isn't mine. Usually a man of a lot of words, but I'm so tired, I don't have many. We hunted awful hard and got some of my dad's ashes right there. He's the one that gave me this passion. Stupid passion, I might add. Thank you very much, Pops. Holy cow, what work. When I got the news, it was on night number 4 of my 22-year wait for this tag, and my mom immediately was like, basically told me I didn't have to come to my own dad's funeral. I was like, what? She's just such a kind person, you know, and she knew that this means a lot to me, but what means more is the time we spent as family celebrating my dad's life. And he was a wild man. Love this kind of stuff. I heard my first elk bugle hanging onto his leg about, I must have about 8 years old. Never got over it. Although tonight when we were curled up in that little shelter, I was wishing I had. Thank you again.
Thank you for having me out.
Are you shitting me? I love you, buddy.
This is a cool bull, JD.
Oh yeah, I'm checking, dude.
Mission accomplished.
I'm tired.
Let's get out of here.
I am so over it.
We're going a little crazy.
We're going a lot crazy. Ouch.
That one hurt a lot.
Holding on tight to the rain.
I elected to get the last load out solo because I knew I needed the time alone. And in hindsight, it was probably the most valuable time I'd had during that period because I couldn't be distracted by friends and family. And so that was probably the heaviest load of all, was coming out with nothing but the internal monologue, thoughts of, you know, should haves, would haves. So it felt like I was carrying a lot more out than just one more load of elk meat, to be honest. I sincerely want to thank you for taking the time to watch this film and share this very personal, raw experience with me. It feels strange to do a promotion at the end of something that's so personal, but I genuinely believe in our services so much that I feel like we can help you experience more hunts like the one that helped me heal during the loss of my father. This elk tag in particular took me 23 years of applying with the state of Arizona to acquire, and one of our most incredible services is dedicated to doing that on your behalf. If you join our license application service, we will sit down with you and plan a personalized hunt strategy and a draw application strategy that is very much tailored to your future expectations. You will never miss a draw deadline, but you'll also know that when you do draw a tag, that it is in alignment with what your expectations are, because we're going to talk about it together. That's just part of the whole process. So I'd love to invite you to join our license application services today, and let us help become a very critical part of all your future hunt planning processes. Visit huntinfool.com to learn more.